Addie, this is obviously a really big game for you guys. First game of the season, big rivalry here, and you guys really established yourselves last year, winning the Tournament of Champions and then coming out here now. And, this game was just a back and forth game, but really it seemed like you guys were able to capitalize in the end. What were some of the things that you guys had planned and talked over going into this game?
We definitely planned around their shooting because we know all they want to do is shoot. And we tried bumping on most screens, and sorry, I'm really bad at this. Let me start over. So, we started guarding their three-point line, and then they affected us in the post, and then we had to change our rhythm and all of our defense. Also, what else do we work on? Oh, we worked on their out-of-bounds plays, guarding everything, and we did well in the game. We guarded most of it, and then towards the end of the game, we started getting stuck on screen, so we had to bump, switch everything. But props to their defense, I have to say. They kept us from doing a lot of our own stuff, and it was just a nice, intense fight.
And, early it seemed like you guys were really getting the passing game going there. Faith had some nice passes. You guys were really able to facilitate with you in the middle of that offense there. And what would you say about, yourself tonight and Dara? She had 18 points tonight, and the shooting game really, getting established early.
Yes, I was so proud of Dara. She hit all of her shots, even when they were far out and guarded. She still managed to hit them. I thought I could have lessened my turnovers. I was pretty disappointed in that. But after the first quarter, got my nerves out, went confident. But I could have done a little better on the walks and turnovers.
It seemed like both sides, though. It seemed like you guys just trying to get out here early in the season, making sure you get those, those quirks out the first, part of the season. But is that something you think is going to move on as the season goes on, or even maybe next game, you guys, that's something you can work on turnover-wise?
Yes, definitely. I know it's the first game, first jitters, first everything, and of course it's a big game. So we all got our jitters out, so I feel confident for the next few games. Because all day I worried about this game, and it felt like I didn't have to worry that much after the game. So I felt like the worrying made me nervous during the game. But we talked it up and came out strong the second half. We made sure that we had to amp everyone up. All of our captains had to talk, get everyone up, even when they were on their runs.
Yeah, I was going to ask you about that because it really seems like you guys have some good chemistry at this point in the season. It's early. You guys lose. You guys obviously, everyone knows you lost Marina from last year, but it doesn't seem like it phases you guys. It seemed like even Maroon and White, you guys knew what you had to do. You knew what you had to establish going into the season, and now you're here in the season. Is there anything else moving forward that you guys would like to work on as a team, even though it seemed like you guys were very established so far tonight?
Yes, there's definitely a lot every team can work on, especially us. And we all love each other. That's the great thing, because we're all so much younger and closer in age. And we just have so much fun and bring up the energy all the time. But as a team, we can work on lessening our turnovers, obviously. Bumping out on shooters more, quicker, hands in the face.
Right.
What else? Oh, subbing in the games. We need to know who we're bumping to, because we had a lot of miscommunications to easy points that we shouldn't have had. Also, I think just the little things that you get out the first game jitters.
So moving forward, this is such a tough division you guys play in, and you guys got to see Rumson tonight, but what are your adjustments going to be for some of the other A Central teams, including, St. John Vianney, who has such a pivotal offense, and, the turnover differential is going to be huge in a game like that?
Well, I think when we play St. John Vianney, we're going to be more into the season, have more intense games, so we'll be a little used to the intensity. But there's definitely a disadvantage with our height. That's why we're just going to attack the guards and make it hard to get into the post. Also, I'm starting to play post, I gotta think about how I'm gonna say it.
You're definitely more involved in the post game, that's for sure tonight, rather than just acting as a guard. You were definitely you have to have that presence with you guys, because especially with Victoria out, it's going to be such a huge, just physically and emotionally for you guys to get that sense of feeling that you all can play under the basket like that, right?
Yes, my role, I don't even know how to explain my role. It's so different from AAU and last year. I have so many different places, so many different things to know.
Right.
And when there's a big in the game, or another big besides Faith's girl, I have to find that girl, and I just have to find out what we're all doing. I'm the next biggest girl.
Boo!
Yes.
All right, well, you have anything?
Our rotations, I feel like we could work on them, but they've been good. We've been drilling them a lot. We're just going to keep working on them.
All right. Well, sounds good. Thank you, and congratulations, Addie. So we'll see you next game. Thanks.
You too.
Thank you.